This episode is brought to you by That Prize Guy. That Prize Guy is a competition company based in Bangor. Check out their website for some unbelievable prizes at www.thatprizeguy.co.uk.
This is Colin McGuigan for ConlanBoxing, proudly sponsored by That Prize Guy. Delighted to be joined by Tyrone McKenna with a lovely whiskey and white backdrop there for his podcast that he's trying to plug.
I'm on that. I'm talking different podcasts. Get on it, people. Whiskey and white.
Mistake, is it?
And Liam Taylor, Liam, welcome.
I hope you're subscribed, Liam.
Whiskey I will be. Do you know what? I've heard good things, I'll be honest. I'm going to have to watch it. A few of the lads in the gym said it's funny, so I will give it a watch, I'll be honest, yeah.
Yeah, you've had a few mentions on it.
Oh, I'll definitely watch it then.
Liam, I'll come to you first. You're fighting away from home on December 10th. How does that feel for you going into a fight of this magnitude against Tyrone McKenna?
Yeah, great. Listen, it's boxing, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's like, if the fans are there for me or they're not there for me, there's still fans in an arena watching boxing, a sport I love. So I'm happy, you know. It's Tyrone's obviously big in Belfast, so he's got a lot of fans there. So I don't mind. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, they're all boxing fans, so it's fine with me.
Tyrone, 10,000 Irish fans in the SSE arena. How do you think Liam copes with that pressure?
It doesn't really matter how he copes with the pressure. It's how elevated I be because of the 10,000 people being there, cheering, screaming for me. I always thrive off it. Always get excited when I'm in front of my fans, and I always feel like it brings out the best in me. So it's not the case of all the fans being against Liam. They're going to be for me, and it drives me on and makes me fight better. So yeah, I'm just excited to get on in and fight in front of them again.
Liam, for anyone that maybe doesn't know you or hasn't seen you fight, what can they expect to see from you on December
10th? All action. That's generally, look, I like to stand off and box, but I generally get caught in a fight. Or, you know, it's my coach hates to say it, but I like, you know, he wants me to be with my head and use my feet, but in the end, I'll just end up having a fight. So it's usually good for the fans, whether they're against me or for me. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, they're in for a treat because Tyrone's similar to me, innit? So.
I was gonna say Tyrone's face is lighting up there whenever you were saying that. It's actually like listening to him. Tyrone, for you, is that music to your ears? Because you're exactly the same. You tell me all the time. Pete tells you to box, and that goes out the window when the bell rings.
That's basically why Liam was chosen for the fight. I think he's an entertaining fighter. I've seen him in a few fights. He's an all-action fighter, just like me. He's fun to watch. He's entertaining. That's what I look for when I look for an opponent. I don't look for an easy opponent. I look for an exciting opponent, and that's what Liam is. He comes for a fight. He comes for a war. He's not shy to throw his fists. So yeah, we'll meet in the centre, and it'll be a phone box fight. It's something the fans love. I love. Liam obviously loves as well. So let's have it.
Tyrone, you said you've seen him fight a couple times. You said that it's going to be a fun box fight. Talk to me about the weaknesses in Liam's game that you think you can exploit.
Well, that's giving away game plans, isn't it?
Without giving away your game plan.
Listen, there's weaknesses. There's weaknesses in me. There's weaknesses in him. I'm sure he sees plenty of weaknesses in myself, as do I with him. And it's who can exploit them weaknesses the best. And with Pete Taylor, he's one of the best coaches in the world, I believe. He's came up with a great game plan for this fight. I'll go out and execute it, and I believe I'll come out the winner because I'm executing a game plan, which I think is perfect.
Yeah, Liam, I'll ask you the same question, and without giving away your game plan, what do you think you can exploit in Tyrone's game?
Give away your game plan. Give it away.
I'm gonna. The thing is, like, yeah, I just same as Tyrone. Do you know what I mean? I've got a great coach in Steve Mailer. He's really. He gets the game plan bang on. It's whether it's down to the night, I think. Do you know what I mean? It's whether emotions take over for me and Tyrone. So it's all good having these game plans. I've got one, but whether I stick to it, I generally don't. If I do, I win the fight. If I don't, then it's a slugfest, isn't it? And anyone can win. So it's going to be entertaining throughout the fight. It's who gets dragged into it early on. Hopefully, it's not from round one, but it might be.
Listen, I say it every time. I'm going to go out and box. Liam seems like he's saying the same thing. He's going out to box. Well, I think by the second, third round, we're going to see a war. There's going to be blood all over the ring. It's going to be an action-packed fight. I mean, but I've watched him a few times, and he is a good boxer, but he does get dragged into wars, and he's very, very similar to me. So, yeah, I mean, I can't see nothing but action.
Yeah, it's the same. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, I've watched Tyrone against a lot of good fighters. You know, Catterall, I watched him all the way up, against good fighters. I like him. Do you know what I mean? His game, like I say, he's similar to me, so I like watching him. But he should stand off and box. He's massive. Do you know what I mean? But he don't, and I should get on my job because, like I say, I've got good boxing skills. But one of them, and it's what you used to doing, and that's what I just used to go back to resort to fighting. Do you know what I mean?
This is a big domestic fight for both of you. What does this elevate you to next, Tyrone, if you do beat Liam Taylor?
It's my first title fight at 147. I think that kind of establishes me in the top 15 in the world and a couple of governing bodies. It gives me a bit of weight to call out the big names of the division, the people that I really would love to fight. So yeah, it's a big opportunity for myself. It cements me in the new division that I'm trying to be in, and yeah, I'm excited about it.
Liam, what does a win on December 10th in Belfast do for you?
Yeah, obviously there was not much on the cards before this fight. I mean, obviously I had to fight, harking for this title. It was hard work getting the opportunity, but my manager Tom Stalker sort of forced it for me. Boxing's hard at times, isn't it, to get opportunities and stuff. So, again, just whatever comes up. Like I say, this fight came out of nowhere. I'm mandatory for the British. I was going to wait for that till March time, but when this came up, it's bigger than the British title fight, so I'd be stupid to say no to it. And hopefully, another big opportunity comes on. If I beat Tyrone, when I beat Tyrone, whatever, we'll go about it.
You've both tasted defeat in your career. Two big names I'll throw out there: David Avanesian for you, Liam. Tyrone for you, Regis Prograis. Liam, firstly, what did you learn from that defeat and any other defeat in your career? I know you do have 3 defeats, but what have you learned from this?
I just learned that maybe I should box a little bit. I mean, the first round was just a war. Do you know what I mean? We just threw our hands and listen, he's a world class puncher. Do you know what I mean? So came off second best against him, but went out on my shield, and that's just what I do. But if anything, I've learned I do need to probably box a little bit more and not be getting it as much as I do at times. Yeah, that's about it really.
Tyrone, what about you? What have you learned since that Regis Prograis defeat?
That no matter how hard anyone hits, they can never knock me out cold.
Oh, listen, you've got a good chin. I'll take me out after you've got a good chin. And I'm saying, do you know what I mean? Like, say, Avanesian didn't knock me out cold. He hurt me. Don't get me wrong. I went down, got up. And that's just, I think we're similar in that way. Like I say, we're willing to go and get knocked out cold if that's the case. You know what I mean? But I don't think I can. I'm always going to get up if I can.
Yep.
You're the same, obviously.
That's what I'm going to say again. It's going to be an exciting fight. I mean, he's always game. He always goes out in the shield, as he said. Same as myself. I mean, we've only tasted defeat in high level. Throne Nurses is the other defeat who he avenged. He's actually.
I took that the first defeat I took on 72 hours notice. I'd only ever done 6 rounders.
Yeah, but it's still.
Oh, of course, it's a good name, isn't it? Yeah, of course, yeah.
And I've only been big top level fighter, so I think it's going to be a very exciting fight and a fight that we're both tough men, and we love to go out and give the crowd what they want, and that's a war, and that's what's going to happen on December 10th.
It's for the fans. You know what I mean? It is for the fans. That's the good thing about it. This fight's perfect. It can't not be a good fight.
Tyrone, you obviously have a bit of an issue at the moment with your coach. He's injured. Is he going to be in your corner December 10th? Does that play into your thinking?
A lot of people have said this to me here. You don't have a coach. What's going to happen on fight night? But when did I ever listen to my corner man in my fight? It doesn't really matter.
We'll both not have a corner man. We'll both just get in the ring and just about each other.
I'm not who. During my camp, I've had a good camp. My camp's actually went really, really well this time, and I've had last week. He couldn't get the gym, but it was a sparring week. There was 3 spars that I had that week, and I done bags and pads and everything that I needed to do. This week's the same. I'm going to be doing a lot of sparring. So, basically, the hard work's been done. the game plan's already set. Pete's still going to be there. He obviously can't take pads, but he's doing everything else. He's still going to be in the gym. He's still going to be giving me motivation and cracking the ring and giving me the tactics and whatever. And then on the night, we're hoping that he will be in the corner. He'll obviously not be jumping in and out of the ring, but we do believe he's still going to be in the corner in some way. But as I say, I mean, he's told me what way to box, what way to fight on the lead up to the fight. So, yeah, I don't think there'll be any big problems.
Liam, final message for Tyrone ahead of December 10th, because you won't see him now until the press conference.
Yeah, just good luck with the rest of your training and see you fight night in a couple of weeks.
Tyrone?
Yep, same. Get ready for war, Liam. This is going to be a tough fight for you.
Yeah, same, mate.
Lads, appreciate your time. Thanks a million, and see you on Fight Week. Appreciate it.
Whiskey and White People podcast. Get it subscribed.
Get it plugged.
I'm cutting that out, Tyrone. Thank you.
See ya.